remember being broke, had ambitions in my pocket. Everybody had options, I was focused on the profit. Act like they believe where with y'all when I was playing. Had to build another lane, I got tired just surviving. Every loss became a lesson, every scar became a face. You can see it in my eyes, I ain't living with regret. Never folded under pressure, that's the reason I'm respected. If I said I'm gonna get it, best believe I'm gonna get it. Laughing at the dream, now they asking for advice. Funny how tables turn when I started doing right. I ain't worried about a hater, got too much to say. While I'm busy making moves, they are stuck in yesterday. Pressure made a diamond, I was built for it away. Never needed handouts, I was betting on my fate. Every time they counted me out, I came back stronger. Now they gotta watch me eat while my money getting longer. Pressure made a winner, I ain't folding under heat. Had to hustle every day just to make ends meet. Now it's tunnel vision, ain't no looking in the rear. Everything I wanna get closer every year. They don't know the nights I question if it ever worked. Gotta the next one to put my pride before the hurt. Never looking for the shortcut to the top. Rather take the long road if it meant I never. Every setback lit a fire, I just turned it into fuel. While they went and played it safe, I was breaking every rule. No ceiling, I ain't stopping till the mission is complete. Every scar on body just remind me I compete. I was built for the storm, I don't run from the rain. Every L became a lesson, every lesson brought change. No ceiling, I got tunnel vision, locked on the prize. Never needed validation, I believed in my grind. If they sleeping on the dream, let them stay where they at. I'm too busy chasing goals to keep looking back. I'm a different breed, pressure never made me fold. I was built to keep pushing when the night's getting cold. Laughing at the dream, now they asking for advice. Funny how tables turn when I started doing right. I ain't worried about a hater, got
what up, chat?
While I'm busy making moves, they stuck in yesterday.
It's my new song. I don't know what it's called yet. I'm still thinking of a name, but
just to make ends meet. Now it's tunnel vision, ain't no
looking in the rear. The thing is gonna get closer every year.
Every setback just another lesson I ain't gonna use.
I don't know the lyrics of my song. I'm a L.
I'm a different breed.
I'm a L. I don't know the lyrics of my song.
I don't entertain the boys. If they hate, let them hate. I'm still chasing what I see.
Noise pollution? I got you. I'm gonna call it noise pollution. There we go. There's the chat I was looking for.
I'm the last one to hide. I don't celebrate too early. I got too much left to do. Every goal I hit just to lock another view. Every loss became a lesson, every scar became a place. You can see it in my eyes. I ain't living with regret. Never folded under pressure. That's the reason I respect it. If I said I'm gonna get it, best believe I'm gonna get it.
That's the end of the song. All right, chat. Listen, I thought about it. You know, this streamish is. I gotta understand like what I'm getting myself into when it comes to this. But as you see by the title, we are learning Minecraft combat. Obviously, I am pretty shit at Minecraft combat, so we're gonna take this whole day today, this whole stream, and we're gonna learn some Minecraft combat. This is day one of improving until something crazy happens. I don't really know what to kind of call it, or I don't really know what the end goal will be, so we're just gonna have to find out for ourselves. Search up what noise pollution is. Alright, bet. Let me see what noise pollution is. Where's my DBSR 1975's new song. What the hell? So that's noise pollution, huh? God damn it. They got me. Alright, this is day one. Obviously, we're going to see where we're at. We're going to look up some tips. We're going to see who else, you know, is pretty decent at Minecraft combat. See if I can get some tips from them. Who knows? Maybe I might be a Minecraft combat master. I'll play it. Chill. I'm not there yet. Obviously, there's some stuff that I already know. It's only 2 days max. God damn it. Alright. Make sure they can see the game. Alright, well, we'll give it a sec. There we go. Alright. This is Flow Tips thing. Theobald the Bird. Oh, I got Dual Theo. God damn it. Alright. Tournament. So basically just ranked PvP. Obviously, depending on what it is, I might get my ass whooped. Because I don't have my inventory set up, or you know, something like this might happen where my Wi-Fi just wants to go to shit and it just wants to kick me out, just like that. Try it again. Maybe it was for the best. Maybe, you know. Okay. I actually might stand a little bit of a chance. Let me just... I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to... There we go. He's just running, like, below me. I'll turn on the text-to-speech thing in a minute. No, that was it. No, that was also it. There we go. There we go. Is this just... Do I need to switch, like, versions of my game in order for this to actually, like for it to actually work? I don't know, like, what's going on. Streaming is good off the... I don't know what's going on, but hey! I got it. I got the dub. I don't know. Let's see what tips we can learn. Let me see. Minecraft combat tips. Java. How to dominate Minecraft shield PvP. Alright, let's see this. This is how to dominate and Minecraft shield combat. We're gonna push you this way and bring you this way.
Are you amazing at sword PvP, but whenever your opponent pulls out a shield, you get absolutely slimed? Or maybe you just get slimed anyways, no matter what. Well, I'm Swyatt. I am ranked the #1 shield PvPer in the world, and in this video, I'm going to turn you from a shield noob into a shield god. Also, just a reminder, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost at 30k and it helps a ton. I am expecting you to have a basic understanding of PvP mechanics. If you don't, I recommend you go watch the Intel Edits guide. I'll link it in the description. Anyways, the key to getting better at shield PvP is understanding exactly how it works. You block the shield by holding down right click, and during this, any attacks in front of you won't deal any damage.
Okay.
The only way to get your opponent's shield down is with an axe. Hitting your opponent's shield with your axe will cause their shield to go on a cooldown for 5 seconds. That's the basic of how the shield works, but now the less obvious stuff. First things first, something people tend to misinterpret is how shield delay works. Have you ever sworn your shield was up, but it seems like your opponent hit right through it? Well, that's shield delay, and this isn't some weird bug, it is actually a vanilla feature. All shields have a natural 215 millisecond delay until it starts blocking after clicking right click. Add your ping to this number, and that's the amount of time it will take for your shield to actually start blocking. Lastly, to fully understand the shield, you gotta know the difference between sprinting and walking behind the shield. If you start sprinting then holding right click, you will move faster and have greater momentum versus shielding first then moving forwards. You never want to be behind your shield without sprinting. Now, how do we use this information to actually win our fights? Well, first we're going to work on our shield disables. The key to winning any shield PvP fight is knowing when and how to disable. There are 3 main types of shield disables. We have the standard disable, the double click, and the stun. Preferably, you want to stun, which involves the double clicking mouse technique. I have a tutorial on how to do this linked below, but if you can't stun, then you can just click twice really fast instead. The reason we do this is because it halts our opponent's movement by launching them in the air, and cancels their momentum, which allows us to set up for our next...
So just... Wait. Unranked. Axe. Okay. Try the. Hold on. What? Okay, so that actually kind of. Huh. Let's put that into effect. Let's try again. How's that sound? Codify doesn't do. Codify doesn't do ones. God damn it. Y'all finna see me get my ass whooped. Unless if I can actually pull something crazy off, then. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. I almost just died. Lock in really quick. Oh, let's wait. Let's be nice. He's AFK. There we go. No, you're so low. Adam so low. Oh my gosh. Alright. Deathmatch. Next kill wins. Never been in here before. That's crazy. I'm actually gonna lose. Wow. It's just I shake too much. That's the thing. I gotta get used to not shaking. Wow, that is insane. Holy crap. Oh, whatever. You get the idea.
Smooth. Now that you know how to disable, I'm going to show you the main types of momentum breaks and disable timings for each major scenario. First, we have the standard momentum break. You sprint jump at your opponent and disable their shield, then instantly jump reset and switch the sword and go for a crit. If you want a more detailed explanation on how to do this, I'll link Orbitorn's tutorial in the description. Next, we have the P-crit momentum break. You sprint at your opponent without jumping, then disable their shield, letting you P-crit with the sword. Next, we have the 3-block disable. You disable from 3 blocks away, preferably sneaking to lower your hitbox, causing your opponents to miss, which can be followed up by either a sword crit, a sword knockback hit, or an axe crit.
You know what? Back to the game. Hold on. I'm about to cook. Okay, I'm not really about to cook. Where is she? There she is. View your stats. Oh. Then your web server works. Okay, then the web server works. Let me 1v1 see Oh, he might whoop my ass. Let's see all this swipe game. Let's see all this swipe watching. Okay, so I guess I'm just ass apparently. So I guess I'm just ass. Ah. Has dual quest disabled. God damn. You know what? I'm going back to the tourney. Trying to get my elo up. Oh, okay. Easy dub for the boys. Never mind. Okay. I'll do his thing. He actually hit that? That's insane, by the way. There we go. Might do something cool with that. See, Spearmist, I could probably whoop. Almost. I mean, last time I did get my ass handed to me, so... You not like that, pal. Oh, you might be like that. You're lying. Hello? Holy crap, how am I not dead? What the? You lucky bastard. How he knew. He held out that shield at the right moment. And I just missed my opportunity. Never mind. I never miss. Holy crap. Oh no. You're my... Thank you. Whammo! My favorite unemployed gooner DBSR. Alright, I'm just gonna ban the entire chat. How about that? Tournament BS, bro. Pisses me off. And now we wait to see what this one is. God damn it, bro. If it's sword, I feel like I just genuinely lose every time. I feel like I have a chance on at least some of these. Oh, it's cart. But I'm lagging though. Oh, this is not. Oh, this is not fair. This is just not unbelievably fair. I'm at 5,000 ping. This is genuinely just not fair. Also, we both just not right city. No, I was gonna say, that was just generally just not fair. I was at 5,000 ping. Okay, let's just... UHC? Yeah, I'm just cooked. I'm just William. Can I not lag? Thank you. Oh, there goes my lava. I didn't realize. He actually just ate it. I did not mean to place 2. You're lying. What's on the bag? Got it. This water's little man. Like I can't. I get his lava away. Okay, so we're just... Oh my. I thought it was at 0.5. You just made me burn myself. That's probably the smartest thing I've seen. I don't think I have my water either. Oh, I do. I stole the bag. All I can do is just drain him. That's not. Huh. I need to get that lava. I got it. Ah! Trying to make me lose the lava. Oh, there's no way I lose this, right? Because of the lag. There's no way. If I lose because of the lag, I swear I'm gonna relive it. I just... Okay. Love it. And it's gonna be one of these. Oh. Some bacon waffles. Try this again. Okay, Neth pot. I might actually stand some sort of a chance. Hit him with weaving. I'm not actually frying, bro. What? And I got kicked. Nice. All right, cool. Nice. Love it. Nice. I love it. What's that? There she is. You know what's crazy? I learned that all on my own, by the way. God damn it. Okay, I was about to get my totem pop. Are those golden carrots? Hold on. How does that... You're lying. There's no... I just tricked my damn self. I hate when players smart. That's not gonna hit. Ah, you lucky. What? I always hit him in the air with my pearl, but that never wants to work. Like right there should have hit, but I guess not, so. I need to get away. Holy crap. Like, how does it not hit? I'm so confused. Hey, he hit something like that. Knew it. Needed some of that. There's no shulker boxes either. Well, it's probably the final fight. It's not hitting at all, so I don't know where my pearls are gonna go. And he hit some BS like that. Here's your luckiest man was alive. How'd that not? I'm not mad at pots. So this is really becoming a final showdown. What the? What the? Okay, nice lag, by the way. I don't know how I can learn combat when I'm lagging my ass off. Is it the way I throw my wind charges? Like, I'm so, like... If he would have hit that, best believe stream would have ended. Stream would have ended right then and there if he hit me. I think I needed that boost of confidence. I'm taking advantage. Oh, I guess I'm not. She was just a better Wi-Fi than me. There's no way he hits that. Please, for the love of everything I love, just attribute swap. Thank you. I think it would be better if we... There's no water. Kind of like a little princess. Like, how did he hit that, but I can't hit that? Yeah, I knew that was happening. Oh my gosh, I actually had the greatest comeback ever. Oh my gosh, dude. I did not think I was going to win that. That was the greatest comeback of all time. Jeez Louise. And now this is where I just get my ass handed to me because I just suck. So, let's see how this goes. What the hell does weaving like? Oh, there's TNT cards? IG, man. He's lagging. I think I'm just horrible at Wi-Fi. I have to look out for my health more, because I think that's what I'm realizing the issue is. He just got me in that again. He's like jittering, which is so annoying. It was actually low. So my exchange was winning. Oh, yep, see, just like that. I gotta watch out for my health. Oh. Dude, he just... I had to spam cobwebs because Jesus, dude. He's like Barry Allen. Ah, I forgot what my wood was. Ah. It's gone away. Huh. It wants to be like Barry Allen? Shh. Alright, bet. Okay. Okay. I take back everything I said. I missed his job. Like, dude, he like traps me everywhere I go. Okay, we're just two retards. Dude, this kid's annoying when it comes to his webs. Holy crap, is this how like actual PvP is? What's up? Boost of confidence now, little man. Walking every single web I placed. Be schmoovin'? I can schmoove too, little man. I'm actually out of webs. How did I hit him? Look at that one puny little web. Oh, I just saw by walking into that one. All that. He just walked right through that. Cheating. this in there. Actually, so after this exchange, it's just. Oh, he's actually already dead. Little axe kid. So all the energy now, little man. Yep. What the? I actually like timed that perfectly, by the way. I just can't let him restock. You're lucky little bastard. Get over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Holy crap. I know, he was actually pretty decent. I actually won. Holy crap. Okay, let's get back to this freaking tutorial BS.
I personally prefer the axe crit, but everyone has their own preferences. It's up to you to experiment. Also, in any scenario where a strategy expects your opponent to hit you, but they end up missing, always jump through them and go for a backstab. This will mess up their aim. Next, I'm going to go over some
Twitch chat, sorry I didn't see this freaking sooner or later. Yo bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream because you generally got crazy potential. I love to connect with a top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands of live views and has over 3 million followers. He actually helps small creators grow the right way with real viewers, active chat, and loyal supporters who sub, gift, and donate. If you're interested, add him on Discord. Lyric_009 and tell him Daniel sent you. This could be the push your stream needs. Okay. No.
shield disable defenses for when your shield is getting disabled. Auto hit. The auto hit is performed by spamming left click while holding down right click, causing you to automatically hit your opponent when your shield is disabled. Next, we have the auto crit. The auto crit is similar to the auto hit, but what you do is predict when your opponent is going to disable your shield and jump so that when they disable your shield, you can instantly get a crit. The P crit. P critting is a really effective technique because players are usually expecting an auto hit. All you have to do is P crit off of their disable. Now, when to use these strategies is really important. Start off your game by holding the axe. I see a lot of players start with the sword, but there is really no point, because it does less damage and it can't disable a shield. The only reason we use the sword is for the shorter cooldown. But if we aren't in a scenario where you need the faster cooldown, always use the axe. For example, at the beginning of the round, or when you and your opponent create distance. Start your games off by going for a standard momentum break. Either one of two things are going to happen. You either are going to get a momentum break off, or you're going to crit them with your axe. In any scenario where you get an axe crit, instead of a disable, always switch to your sword immediately and be ready to disable their shield when they put it up. But you can usually get an extra sword crit off when you switch instantly. The only situations where you should be going for 3-block disables is when they have very little momentum. For example, almost every player has a habit of putting their shield up right after getting hit, and while they're putting their shield up here, they'll have 0 momentum. but this is really predictable and the perfect opportunity to go for a 3-block disable. The P-Crew momentum break should be used mid-game more than the momentum break. This is because your spacing isn't too important to pull this off, and it's pretty predictable if you do it at the beginning of the game. These 3 disables should be used whenever you have the momentum, meaning you're moving forward and your opponent is moving backwards. You should be the one disabling, but in any situation where you're moving backwards and they are moving forwards, try to use one of the 3 shield defenses from earlier to get away and reset. Remember, the auto hit is the most consistent, so when in doubt, auto hit. Now finally, the most important part of shield PvP is sword and shield PvP. This is a situation that happens practically every encounter, where both of you have your shield and you fight with your swords. Usually these only last about 2 to 5 hits, but it happens so often that it adds up over time. My greatest piece of advice is to make a kit with just a sword, a shield, and some armor, and then practice that. Now you're probably wondering how you win this situation. Well, that's where the vanilla shield delay comes in. Whenever someone unblocks to hit you, it will take a moment for their shield to go back up. So that's when you want to hit. Wait for your opponent to hit your shield, then respond with a hit of your own. To wrap this up, I'm going to go over some basic mistakes and how to fix them. Number 1, we have unshielding whenever your opponent jumps close to you. This is a bad habit that a lot of players have. Even I mess it up sometimes. It's a natural reaction to try to hit your opponent when they jump in your face. So staying calm and waiting for the auto hit is the best possible choice you can make in this situation. Number 2, not shielding quick enough before and after hits. A lot of players leave the gap between shielding and hitting way too large. Whenever you hit, unblock your shield for as little time as possible when you swing. This is for the chance that you get an instant shield off. While this does rely on your opponent messing up, which is why I didn't put this as one of the main strategies, it is still really helpful and actually it does occur a decent amount of the time. Lastly, we have shielding too late when jumping at your opponent. If you are planning on jumping at your opponent with your shield up, make sure you shield immediately after jumping or you might get hit away. This usually catches you really off guard and immediately puts you in a position where you can get 3 blocks done. That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget.
Alright, there's another
What if I
one
told you
too.
that this could be you by the end of this video? PvP on the latest version of Minecraft is one of the most advanced things that a player can learn. There's tons of unique PvP-based game modes that exist, and with massive servers like MCC Island and Tubnet coming out, having the skills to dominate the battlefield will earn you respect and recognition as a Minecraft player. However, if you're new to PvP on the latest version, or you're a 1.8 player who's trying it out for the first time, where do you even start? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the fundamental knowledge you need to have to get into PvP on the latest version. Do note that this is a beginners-oriented guide, and while this video isn't going to automatically turn you into a tier 1 sword player or anything like that, the purpose of this video is to help set you up for success if you choose to get into the Minecraft PvP community. With that being said though, there's a lot to unpack, so let's get started.
Settings. Oh, I see.
Alright, so before we get started, I wanted to show you guys some settings that you probably want to change before you get into PvPing. The first one, and this is something I really wish I knew when I first started, is going into options, accessibility settings, and making sure FOV effects is set to off. FOV effects is also known as dynamic FOV on the previous versions, and it basically makes your FOV change whenever you start sprinting or you have status effects like speed or slowness, for example.
Frenzied Travel 1B000 said AI viewers stream book.
FOV effects on makes your FOV feel super buggy while you're PvPing, and it's not a good experience at all. If you're coming from 1.8 like me and you're used to having dynamic FOV on, do yourself a favor and disable it on this version. Trust me, it will make your life so much better while PvPing. While we're here, also make sure that auto jump is set to off, and I'd also recommend using toggle sprint. However, I already have toggle sprint enabled on Lunar Client. Since you have FOV effects set to off, it's gonna make your FOV feel really low, so I'd recommend raising your FOV. I have mine set at 95, but I'd say anywhere within the range of 90 FOV is good.
At William Drip
Is go into controls,
said what he
go
say.
into mouse settings, and make
Oh, it's just another bot. It said AI viewer dot whatever.
sure that raw input is enabled. And finally, you want to go into video settings and make sure that attack indicator is set to crosshair. I know my video settings menu might look completely different from yours if you're playing on vanilla.
So toggle sprint. Let me. I got loot in me. I can give it a shot. Ah, I'm gonna get. I need to get used to it. Hold on. So I have to press like 9 million buttons. Oh, this toggle sprint thing actually is like helpful. Hold on. That video might actually come in clutch. I gotta stop swinging first. That's my issue too. I swing first. See, just like that, because I think I'm in range. Okay, that toggle FOV, toggle sprint thing might actually come in clutch. Oh, let's watch more. Hold on. This is actually helpful.
Minecraft, but you can easily find the attack indicator setting in your video settings. Let's start off by talking about the 3 basic types of attacks that are commonly used in Minecraft PvP. Each of these attacks have their own sound effects, so you can know what type of attack you're using against another player. The first type of attack are sweep hits.
Oh, we know this.
Sweep hits happen when you attack a Generally, when you're not crit hitting your opponent, you want to be sprint hitting them so you can deal more knockback to them. This is because in Minecraft PvP, regardless if you're playing on the latest version of combat or using 1.8 combat mechanics, a general rule is that the more knockback that you deal to another player, the easier it will be to get extra hits on them. This is why in Minecraft PvP, sprint hits are essential for getting double hits and starting combos. In Minecraft PvP, when you start sprinting, only your first attack will actually be a sprint hit, and the rest of your attacks will either be sweep hits or crit hits. If you want to consistently sprint hit your opponent, you need to learn how to sprint reset. Sprint resetting is when you stop and start a sprint after each attack so that your next attack will always be a sprint hit. There's a lot of ways that you can sprint reset, a lot of which that aren't really that practical at all in PvP, but the 2 most common ways to sprint reset are by W tapping and S tapping. W tapping is when you let go of your W key and press it again in quick succession. Doing this with the right timing will allow you to sprint reset every time you W tap. S tapping is similar to W tapping, except after you release your W key, you quickly tap your S key before alternating back to your W key. Doing this will let you sprint reset and will also distance yourself a little bit from your opponent. Now, if you're a 1.8 PvPer, you might be thinking, well, Intel, I already know all about sprint resetting and W tapping. This stuff is easy to me. Well, that's where you're wrong. The timing for things like W tapping and S tapping is different on the latest version of PvP when compared to 1.8 PvP. On 1.8, while W tapping, you can hit another player while your W key is released and you'll still get a sprint hit. This is the way that most 1.8 PvPers are used to W tapping, but this doesn't work on the latest version of PvP. If you try W tapping or S tapping on the latest version as you would in 1.8, a lot of your hits will result in sweep hits instead of sprint hits. A lot of 1.8 PvPers really struggle on the latest version of PvP because they have to retrain their timings for sprint resetting.
Okay. Let's do axe. This is actually like helpful as by the way. So I can press more buttons when PvPing. Oh wait. See, my ass presses it. Okay, that one setting might have just made me like... Hold on. Hold on. So far, it's 2 for 2. Pretty easy little 2 for 2s if you ask me. Okay.
If they want to constantly get sprint hits. The way that I learned how to time my W taps and S taps correctly was to let go of my W key and left click at the same time. It's gonna take some practice to get the timing down, but learning how to sprint reset is one of the first fundamental skills that you need to have in Minecraft PvP. This is why I said to pay attention to your audio while you're PvPing, because if you hear that you're getting sweep hits instead of sprint hits as you're sprint resetting, you'll know that your timing is wrong and you'll be able to correct yourself. The next fundamental skill you need to have in Minecraft PvP is mastering your attack speed. Whenever you swing a weapon, an attack cooldown indicator will appear below your crosshair.
I think we know
if you
this
swing
already.
A weapon before the cooldown is finished, you'll Okay, so now that I've talked about sprint resetting and your attack speed, let's combine both of those skills when it comes to comboing. Comboing is getting 2 or more consecutive hits on your opponent while they can't hit you. Let's first talk about starting a combo, and I'm gonna show you guys 3 basic methods you can use to start a combo. With all 3 of these methods, you're going to be sprint hitting your opponent to start a combo, so keep that in mind. The first method is by baiting an attack out of your opponent when you go in to fight them. You're basically trying to get your opponent to miss an attack on you by making them think that you're about to attack them. You can do this by stopping your movement, backing up, or moving from side to side. It's basically like playing mind games with your opponent. As soon as you see them miss their attack, go in for a sprint hit and you'll have the opportunity to combo them. Another method is to try to get a close to 3 block hit on your opponent. If you didn't know, 3 blocks is the maximum distance you can be from another player or entity to be able to reach them with your attacks. To put it simply, you're trying to get a really far hit on your opponent where they won't be able to hit.
I have an idea. Hold on. What the? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. So if I go here, I can actually see how far away I am. Okay, let's give it a shot. So we don't get mollywopped, but let's give it a shot. Shout out Intel. Oh, I thought it was a high tier. I was about to cry myself to sleep. Hey, I'm too focused on the... Alright, locking. Hey, holy jeez. Okay. I see. Oh, lock in. Scaring myself that's a high tier. Okay. How to just... We're playing. You know what we need. I'm ham, alright? I'm ham. I came back from a 1-0 lead.
You back. The last method that I want to talk about that you can use to combo another player is called hit selecting. Hit selecting is when you intentionally wait for the other player to attack you first and you sprint hit them immediately after. If timed correctly, this will let you start a combo. I don't know why it works, but it just does. If both you and your enemy are hitting each other, you can intentionally delay your next attack to be able to hit select them into a combo. This is something you see a lot of very skilled sword players do in their fights. Also, if another player is backing up or their movement is stopped, then it's really easy to start a combo on them, so keep that in mind. Now, starting a combo is one thing, but how do you actually hold a combo? Holding a combo is a combination of three things: sprint resetting and attack speed, which I've already talked about, and spacing, which I'm about to get into. Spacing is basically the distance between you and your opponent after every hit. If your spacing is good, you can hold another player in a combo indefinitely, where the only way for them to get out of it is to either turn around or back up. This is called combo locking. Good spacing is when you're able to hit your opponent and they aren't able to hit you back because you're outside of their range of reach. The maximum distance you can hit another player is 3 blocks away, so you want to try and make sure that you're as close as possible to 3 blocks away from them with every hit. To maintain this 3 block distance, you want to pause your movement for the right amount of time while you're sprint resetting. If you're W tapping, you want to let go of W for long enough that you don't enter the other player's range of reach when you attack them, but don't let it go for too long or else you'll hit them out of the combo. If you're getting too close to your opponent, you can also S-tap as well to distance yourself a little bit. Making sure you have good spacing from your opponent is a little bit difficult and it involves a lot of timing, but something that can help you a lot is using the reach display mod that's in Lunar Client. This mod will show you exactly how far the other player is from you when you attack them, so you can use this mod to practice getting hits that are as close as possible to 3 blocks away from the other player.
I'm not gonna lie, this video is actually genuinely helpful. Hold on. If y'all just starting out PvPing, hold on, I'm about to get y'all right. If y'all just starting out PvPing,
DBSR
watch this goddamn
1975.
video.
Said
Watch that
https://
goddamn video.
www.youtube.com/watch?mark v=r_a_7wmpg_bg.
Right. It's gonna say it again, but I don't care.
_bg.
It's gonna say it again, but I do not care. Honestly, this is the greatest video I've ever come across trying to PvP better, trying to PvP good. Hold on, I'm about to get each and every one of y'all right with this video. If y'all want to go check this video out, my Intel Edits. Intel Edits. I can't stress it enough. He is going to be the one to help. Why did I like my own video? He's going to be the one to help me. So, we're going to get straight into this action. You heard? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Well, I promise you, y'all won't regret this video. HTTP
At DBSR 1975. Said https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=ra_7wmpg_bg.
Promise you, this video is worthwhile. Anywho, we're gonna get back to this Minecraft combat. We're good? We're good? Alright. Okay. I'm in a sword. Let's try sword again. If it's a high try, just lose though, because they're just a million times better. So let's see what exactly we can come across.